Hi everyone, I'm Bree. This is Zelda. Today we're going to take you through some shoulder work for this week's weekly wellness, sponsored by Great Falls College MSU, Office of Student Engagement, and Healthy Colleges Montana. Today we're going to work with a little bit of a prop. So if you happen to have a yoga belt lying around, awesome. You can grab a scarf, you can use a dish towel or an old tie. So go ahead and grab something nearby and we'll go ahead and get started. Today we're going to start in our seated position. If you've been seated for a while and you want to stretch out your legs a little bit, you can before we start in with our shoulders, just stretching the legs out long or placing soles of the feet on the floor if you are sitting in a chair. And then just point the toes and flex the toes and point the toes and flex the toes, sitting up straight. Even here, you can start to begin to let the shoulders relax. And you can roll the ankles, the feet away from each other. Starting to connect with your breath here. Roll them in opposite direction towards each other. And then come to stillness. If you're feeling particularly anxious or antsy, you can go ahead and bob the legs up and down. You can get the shoulders and the arms and the groove too if you're just feeling a lot of energy pulsing through you. This is really good for frustration, an email that catches you off guard, an assignment that's just really sticky and you need a break from it. Just shake all the energy out. And when you're ready, bring the legs back in. Find yourself in a place of stillness. And we'll just close our eyes and gently find stillness here. Just begin to notice the natural flow of your breath. Notice expressions or tightness on the face, relaxing the jaw, releasing tension around the temples and the forehead, softening the eyes. Just consciously bringing relaxation, just consciously bringing an invitation to relax and to let go. And so when you're ready, begin to send your breath down into your belly, and you can bring your hand to your belly if it helps. And on an inhale, you'll feel yourself sending the breath down into the belly. The belly will balloon out. And on an exhale, imagine the belly button is going in towards the spine. You're exhaling the air. Palms can be resting gently on the knees or the thighs. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then as you're continuing with your breath, deep breath in, belly goes out, and exhale, belly goes in. Begin to notice your place on the mat. Can you find yourself in center? Hips parallel under the shoulders. Noticing if we're hunching over, or maybe we're leaning forward or leaning too far, or just leaning back. It is what it is. It's just the imprint of our body from a day of work. So we're just bringing it back to center. So finding the hips centered so that you can lift up through the sits bones, those bones that connect with the ground or the chair. And as you inhale, imagine you're lifting up through the crown of the head, lifting up from the sits bones as they press into the earth. You're lifting up, the crown lifts up. You might feel some space grow between the earlobes and the shoulders. And with each exhale, allow the shoulders to relax a little bit further down the back. So inhale deep into the belly, lift up. Exhale, relax. And it doesn't have to be so much of a movement with the shoulders. Hi, Everett. It's more of a conscious releasing. So with each exhale, you're just allowing the shoulders to sink further down the back. So instead of what we've done before, the movement, we're just inhaling to lift up and exhaling to just let, it's a subtle movement to let the shoulders drape a little bit further down the back. We're just consciously undoing what's been done from this. So we're just inhaling, open up the chest can be another thought to have. As you inhale, the chest opens a little bit more, and exhale, the shoulders release. Inhale into the belly, and exhale. Going into your own space, eyes gently closed. Just coming into contact with your shoulders. Sometimes if we have a lot of stress in one area, it can be even hard to connect with that spot. So if your mind is like, what shoulders? They feel like they're all the way here. That's okay. This can be repeated over time. Just letting at least a grain of stress fall down. Inhale into the belly and exhale. Let's open the eyes gently. We'll bring the palms of the hands together. Elbows will come out. And then inhale, lift through the crown of the head. And then exhale, bend the nose towards the fingertips. Gently gaze here or close the eyes. Inhale, same action, lifting through the crown of the head even though it's curved. And exhale, press the palms together a little bit. Feel that nice stretch in the back. Drop the shoulders down, open up. Inhale into the belly and exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale, release the palms of the hands down to the knees. And this time we'll just do some little circles moving in one direction. Inhaling as you come forward. And exhale, round the back as you move backward. Nice and slow. Inhaling. Move forward. Exhale, move back. Let this motion come from the hips, if possible. And use the hands on the knees as a little bit of leverage. Rounding the back, getting into some of those shoulder joints as we also connect the hips. Inhale as we come forward. And exhale to round the back. And the next time you're forward, let's pause. Deep inhale and exhale to reverse your direction. Really articulating the opening of the shoulders. And exhale to round. Deep inhale forward. And exhale round. And then one more inhale. And we'll come back to center. We'll release the neck just a little bit. So small circles with the nose. Start off your circles small, slow. And you can grow them as you breathe. Sometimes it's nice to think about all the things, the thoughts that are popping up behind your eyelids, that you're just wiping the slate clean as if there's an eraser or a washcloth on the edge of your nose. All the things that you have to face from the day, just erasing them, cleaning the slate. You can make your circles big. And when you're ready, reverse directions, starting with big circles this time. You can slow them down. And then shrinking them. And coming back to little mini circles. If this is dizzying, you can keep the eyes open. And come back to center. Make a deep inhale into the belly. And exhale, release the shoulders. Let's take an arm out to the side, and then you'll bend at the elbow, and then tip the palm of the hand so that it's all the way back. You're flexing the palm of the hand, and you can press away. And we'll inhale, tilt the head over to opposite side as you exhale and press away that opposite palm. You should feel a nice stretch down into the shoulders. You might feel a little bit of work in the upper arm. And then take the pinky of that palm and then send it backwards a little bit, and you can play there to feel where the stretch is coming from. You might open up the collarbone a little bit by taking it back. And then if you'd like, you can take the opposite hand, bring it gently over onto the ear, and then not forcefully, but just using it as a guide, guiding that ear down a little bit, up and down, so you're opening up the side of the neck as you press away with that palm. Pressing into the sits bones, bringing the belly towards the spine to maintain core. Bring some integrity so you're not slouching over. Inhale deeply, and exhale, release the hand from the ear. You can use that hand to gently tilt your head back up to support the muscles, and then bring the hand back in. Good. Do some shoulder rolls here. And we'll move to the other side. And at this time, if your legs are crossed and you'd like to switch them out, that's a good time to do that. So finding your connection with the sits bones, and then taking the opposite arm out to the side, bending at the elbow, and then flexing the wrist, pressing away, inhaling through the sits bones. Exhale, head goes up and over to tilt, opening up the neck, the shoulders, or the shoulder. And this side might feel different because of the way that we sit at our desk or our dominant hand. And just play with drawing the pinky back. I think that was a cat trying to get into treats. So let's come back to our center. Take a deep breath in. You can take the opposite arm over to the ear, gently drawing it up and away as if you're just gently opening up some space in that shoulder. Deep breath in. And exhale, release the arm from the ear, bringing that hand back in. And let's do some shoulder rolls forward. Remember to breathe. All right, let's bring our palms of the hands together. Get a little energy going. Just rub them together. Deep breath. And if you're feeling particularly energetic today, another nice little trick is to just wipe away the energy, okay? Just kind of like imagining you're wiping away all the things your hands have had to do today, all they've had to work for today, just in your mind, getting a fresh start. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our belt, tie, scarf, dish towel, whatever you have acquired for yourself. And we'll go ahead and we'll take the belt in our two hands. And actually, let's just put it in front of us. Before we get to that, let's clasp our hands in front of us and just reach out in front. Plug the shoulders back into the sockets, and then stretch the hands towards center. Deep breath in. Chin level, parallel to the floor, and exhale. Good. Release them a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our prop, and then we'll take our wrists a little wider than shoulders. Okay. Let's take a deep inhale, plugging the shoulders back into the sockets, lifting from the sits bones, the crown of the head. And exhale. And then inhale your prop above your head. And then exhale, moving from the core, rocking over to one side. Pulling apart the prop from side to side with the wrist, and then plugging that opposite hip into the floor, and then bringing the bicep from that upper arm over the head. So we're opening up from the heart. Deep inhale here, stretching side body, and exhale, coming to center. Inhale up. And then exhale over to the opposite side, plugging that opposite hip into the floor as we stretch, opening up the heart, pulling the hands away from each other. And inhale, come back up. Let's do the other side again. Inhale and exhale, opening up the heart. Coming back to center. And then inhale. Opening up and coming back to center. Release from here. Rolling out the shoulders a little bit. Then we'll inhale back up, drawing the belt or prop behind you. And then we'll go ahead and take that arm. I'm going to scoot around for you here. And we'll take our wrist open in the back, thumb will be up, and go ahead and take the belt with that hand. So we'll inhale, sits bones to the floor, crown of the head up to the sky, and then exhale, kind of pull the hands away from each other. Lifting the right or the upper arm, elbow, up towards the sky. And then exhale to release. Then we can take it over to opposite side. Inhale. And then exhale, draw that elbow up towards the sky and pull away, opening up the armpit, upper arm, shoulder. And then exhale, coming back down. So let's take a few minutes here to kind of just get back into our center. Closing the eyes. Connecting back with our breath. Letting the shoulders and the shoulder blades melt down our backs. Noticing any shifts or movements that happened in your mind, your body, your general energy. And to send you on today, I felt inspired to share with you a little bit of a meditation. It's for Melody Beattie's Journey to the Heart. She is the author of Codependent No More. And it's just a beautiful invitation to relax. So she says that too often out of sheer habit, we tighten up, tense, and then approach life from that stance. When we have something to do, our automatic response may be to tense up. Shoulders and neck strained, back bent and cramped, breathing shallow. But anything that needs to be done can be done better if we're relaxed. Learn to relax. Program your body, each part of it, to let go and be at ease. Allow yourself to come into your natural posture and alignment. Learn to relax until moving, acting, speaking, being all come naturally from this relaxed place. Find activities that help you do this. A hot bath, a steam bath, a massage, sunning, walking, meditating. Teach yourself to become aware of how your body feels during these activities. Memorize that feeling. Practice relaxing until you can recall that memory and carry it throughout your day. Periodically, throughout the day, take a few moments to check your tension level. If you find any part of your body tense, take a few more moments to consciously relax that part. Visualize warmth and ease flooding any part of your body that has become tight or is in pain. Let the tension, the stress, the blocks drain out from top to bottom. Your body wants to relax. It wants to become comfortable. It wants to heal itself. Empty your mind of tense thoughts and let it follow your body into relaxation and calm. Allow your mind to become still. Quietly accept each thought, then release it. Breathe in comforting, healing energy. Breathe it into your mind, into each cell of your body. Breathe out stress, strain, discomfort, and fear. Don't resist what you are feeling or thinking. Accept it, then release it. Just as water cannot pass naturally through a pinched hose, your vital life force cannot flow freely through you if you are cramped and tense. Honor the life force that is in you, that flows through you. Honor it by relaxing, opening to it, and inviting it to surge through your body. The techniques of relaxation will refresh, restore, and recharge you so that you can do all you need to do with more power and vigor than before. Anything that needs to be done can be done better if you're relaxed.